No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Citizen Kane, Seven Samurai, La Dolce Vita, in that order, and then there's a big drop, and then there's a whole cluster of them. I've never thought much about movies in terms of guilty pleasure, as a matter of fact. I would say certainly Plan 9 from Outer Space would be one of them. Where the Boys Are with Connie Francis. My current one is Stardom, starring Jessica Paré, which I'm sure you've never heard of. Has Dan Aykroyd in it and Frank Langella, made in Canada, which I absolutely love. I've shown it to about 6 of my friends. None of them are impressed by it except me. Citizen Kane.
Lights! Give me a light. Thank you. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Orson Welles. I'm speaking for the Mercury Theater, and what follows is supposed to advertise our first motion picture. Citizen Kane is the title, and we hope it can correctly be called a coming attraction. It's certainly coming to this theater, and I think our Mercury actors make it an attraction. I'd like you to meet them. Speaking of attractions, well, the chorus girls are certainly an attraction, but frankly, ladies and gentlemen, we're just showing you the chorus girls for purposes of ballyhoo. It's pretty nice ballyhoo. But here's some of our real Mercury people. This is the first time you've seen most of them on the screen. Hey, give Joe a little light. Thanks. Now smile for the folks, Joe. Smile. Joseph Cotton, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Joseph Cotton. I think you're going to see a lot of him. Here's Ruth Warwick, whom I know you love. Ruth. Look at the camera, Ruth. We caught Ruth with her hair up. And here's somebody you've all heard on the radio, so I don't have to tell you he's wonderful. Ray Collins. Dorothy Comingore is a name I'm going to repeat. Dorothy Comingore. I won't have to repeat it much longer. You'll be repeating it. And here's George Coulouris, who's a grand actor. I'll say that name again. George Coulouris. Watch it. Here comes Everett Sloane. Look out, Everett. Oops. Everett Sloane, ladies and gentlemen. He isn't necessarily a comedian. And here's one of the best actors in the world, Agnes Moorehead. I've said a lot of nice things, but Erskine Sanford deserves some more. Erskine Sanford. So does Paul. Paul Stewart, everybody. Citizen Kane is a modern American story about a man called Kane, Charles Foster Kane. I don't know how to tell you about him. There's so many things to say. I'll turn you over instead to the characters in the picture. As you'll see, they feel very strongly on the subject.
Charles Foster Kane is...
Sure, he started the war. But do you think if it hadn't been for Mr. Kane, the United States would have the Panama Canal?
Charles Foster Kane is nothing more or less than a communist.
Kane, governor. Listen, when the voters of this state and Mrs. Kane learn what I found out about Mr. Kane and a certain little blondie named Susan Alexander, he couldn't be elected dog catcher. I'm going to skin Mr. Charles Foster Kane alive.
I'm going to marry him next week at the White House.
Emily, I hear you've been stepping out with Charlie Kane.
Of course I love him.
I gave him $60 million.
Well, of course I love him. He's the richest man in America.
But all the girls say about him at first.
But you know, I can't help but admire him.
He's crazy.
He's wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you'll think about Mr. Kane. I can't imagine. You see, I play the part myself. Well, Kane is a hero and a scoundrel, a no-account and a swell guy, a great lover, a great American citizen, and a dirty dog. It depends on who's talking about him. What's the real truth about Charles Foster Kane? I wish you'd come to this theater when Citizen Kane plays here and decide for yourself.
Where the Boys Are with Connie Francis.
Girls! Girls! Girls!
Where are you going?
Where the boys are!
The screen jumps for joy with Glendon Swarthout's inside story of those uproarious Easter vacations.
Gentlemen, the city of Fort Lauderdale is once again under fire from the north. Now, Fort Lauderdale is not the only community to be invaded at this time. In Palm Springs and in Newport, on the beaches of the Mid-Atlantic, the students of America are gathering to celebrate the rites of spring.
Where's the beach?
According to this, it's across the street.
Join the fun as the gang tears loose where the boys are. There's plenty of room, all the comforts of home.
Anybody here from Princeton?
Come on, live it up with their laugh sessions, their romantic sessions, and those way out jam sessions.
You gotta turn on the sunshine, you're gonna push the blues away.
It's the singing sensation of the nation, Connie Francis, who falls for a nearsighted purveyor of something called dialectic jazz.
You may rub rosin on my bow.
They come from everywhere, with every kind of an approach.
You just saved the life of T.V. Thompson, junior class, Michigan State.
This guy believes in the direct approach.
Now take sex.
Wow.
Even the Ivy Leaguers get into the act, with a big yacht, no less.
Would you like to stay aboard tonight?
That's probably about the coolest approach I've ever had.
Each girl has her own approach to love.
That's my ambition, to be a walking, talking baby factory. Legal, of course, and with union labor.
Honestly, Doctor, if a girl doesn't make out with a bad once in a while, she might as well leave campus.
I should like to know what making out means, and so would the class.
Well, Dr. Roger, I think they do already.
You certainly had me fooled. All that talk.
That's all it was, is talk. And unless you love me the way I love you...
I love you, Merritt.
It's all in the name of spring vacation, rollicking with the hilarious abandon of its wacky, warm, wonderful young people.
Last word is to rock me!
As they bring good cheer and confusion to the natives and hysterics to the audience in the screen's biggest bonanza of bang-up entertainment.
Where the boys are, someone waits for...
What lungs? Get those lungs.
It hasn't anything to do with her lungs.
You gotta give in one time. You gotta turn on the sunshine. Push those blues away. Where the boys are, that's for me.
Hey, son of a gun! It's refreshment time!
La Dolce Vita.
The show starts in 9 minutes.
Plan 9 from Outer Space would be one of them.
It is safe to state that the grandchildren of some of the people in this dinner will not be born on Earth. They come from the bowels of hell, a transformed race of walking dead, zombies guided by a master plan for complete domination of the Earth. Plan 9 from Outer Space. Starring the most nightmarish cast ever, Bela Lugosi, the seductive Vampira, and Thor Johnson as the Walking Dead.
Turn off your electrode gun! No! No! Stop him, Dennis!
I can't get it, it's jammed!
Stop him, you fool!
Bullets bounce off their bodies. Rockets, missiles, jets cannot stop their death ships. What earthly power can stop this terror? For a glimpse of things to come, see this blast of screen suspense. For it could be happening right now.
Seven Samurai.
の丸は俺たちだ。なんだよ、6つしかねえじゃねえか。俺はのけもんか。いや、この三角が菊千代様だ。これ。
黒澤明が描く壮大なる叙事詩、世界中を沸かせたあの興奮が再びスクリーンによみがえる。7人の侍、最後の公開。
The show starts in 4 minutes.
My current one is Stardom.
I think we have something here. You want to test this girl.
I'm always looking for beauty.
Right here, right now.
She was just this perfect young angel.
Talk about a Cinderella story, ladies and gentlemen.
Tina, over here!
Stunning newcomer, Tina Menzel. Wow.
Beauty is about sex.
Ooh.
What the celebs forget is that there's always a camera.
What are you doing?
America Online logged over 500,000 hits at an unauthorized website featuring supermodel Tina Menzel relaxing topless.
I love it.
You don't know how beautiful she is.
He was very passionate.
Tina's the most well-balanced person I know.
Possible for you to live without a camera?
Supermodel Tina Menzel is at this moment in the emergency ward of Manhattan Central Hospital.
It's a friend, you hear me? I'm a friend!
It was fun. It was all fun until it was not fun.
Is it everything you hoped for?
There are no rules. You do what you can do.
That superficiality never killed anybody.
She slides in bed with you naked. You want to die.
A me invece Roma piace moltissimo. Una specie di giungla, tiepida, tranquilla. Marcello! Dove ci si può nascondere bene.
What's the thing you like most in life?
Love, love, and love. Listen.
Silvia.
Mi hai mai sentita così vicina?
È meglio la vita più miserabile di un'esistenza protetta da una società organizzata in cui tutto sia previsto, tutto perfetto.
Di più, e t'ho amato di più. Tutto quel che vorrei è sentirti con me.
It isn't enough to tell us what a man did. You've got to tell us who he was.
hadn't been very rich, I might have been a really great man.
I'm Charles Foster Kane!
And now, on with the show.